Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. It is Friday. I feel like I haven't done that in a while. Good morning to you. It's Friday, December 19, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that we give God thanks. It is, how far are we now? Are we like 6 days away from Christmas also? Yeah, 6 days. See lots of people saying they're not feeling the Christmas spirit, and we can understand why. Many people were late this year with putting up the decorations. I realize, some of my neighbors who would have decorated from probably like the beginning of December, the lights just went up. But better late than never, I guess. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9, thank you so much for joining us on your radio. We appreciate your company there. If you're listening and watching on our YouTube channel, top of the morning to you. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. That's Nationwide 90 FM LIVE with the number 2 beside that. So go on over there and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I want to say good morning to those who are in the YouTube chat this morning. Saying good morning to Errol Townsend. Annie Smith is the first person in the chat this morning. Also, good morning to you, Errol. Merlene Russell, top of the morning to you. Kamala B, good morning to you. MS, Ines Campbell Murray, Kariva Peart, top of the morning to you all. Sharon Bryan, good morning to you as well. David Nebar, Monique Hunter, good morning to ya. Cheyenne Atkinson, top of the morning to you as well. And all the others over there on YouTube. Big up on yourself every time. I hope the holidays are going well for you guys, especially for those of you who are not in Jamaica. Hope you are enjoying your time wherever you are. Hope it's not too cold for you. I know it's very cold in some areas, but I hope you are able to stay warm wherever you are. As I said yesterday, I wish we could, bottle the sunshine and send it to you guys, but unfortunately we can't. So we just have to send our warmth virtually. But I hope the holidays is good for all of you, or YouTubers, and to those of you listening from our mobile app. It's available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store. It's Revo News, top of the morning to you, and those on our website, listening or watching. RevoNews.ai is the name of our website. Well, that's the, domain name. And so if you have joined us on our website, good morning to you. It's a Friday, and this Friday we are going to open the phone lines for you. If you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call. The numbers to call 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4, and 618-6730. Kamala B says, where is that scratching and surviving? Well, happy to know that you are surviving, Kamala B. I know it can get difficult, and even in Florida, I see people on social media in Florida bulking up with winter clothes, thick jackets and warm clothing in Florida. And they usually say Florida's weather is closest to Jamaica. So if you're in Florida and it's that cold, I can't imagine the other states where there is actual snow and so forth. But I hope it's warm enough for you. I hope you can keep yourself warm enough throughout the winter season. Mikhail, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Laura. What's up?
I am all right, Mikhail. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Regular listener, first time caller.
Oh, well, welcome to the program.
Extremely annoyed. Right?
Okay.
Yesterday, I think George and Turner spoke a little bit regarding the RTGS system at NCB.
Yes.
Laura, it has been a week. I got a transfer literally last week, Friday. I'm yet to see that balance reflected in my account in the good Christmas tier.
Yeah.
When you call NCB, all they're saying, as was communicated over the show, is that it's soon. There's no timeline. There's no guide. So, and this is the second time in a month, because I had the same issue, but this was with Scotia at the time. But this is untenable with NCB, man. This is not my problem. I could care less what is happening in the background over there, because if you have any issue with NCB, you lose your money. You know how long you have to wait to get that back?
Yeah.
They tell you 90 days or anything. So I have no mercy, and I could care less what is happening at the bank. We need our money. It's over a week we're waiting, and you can't get anything definitive from the bank. I heard they were trying to get somebody on the show. Nobody responded. I need to call them out, man. I am annoyed.
Yeah. All right, so yes, I did hear George and Tana talking about this issue, and of course there are many people on social media talking about this issue with NCB's RTGS system. Now my problem with the communication line with NCB is that you are, I would go as far as to say, the largest bank in Jamaica. I think I would go out on a limb to say NCB has the largest customer base in Jamaica. And you have a problem with your RTGS the system. It is clearly a major problem. First of all, people had to be coming out on social media. I saw where they responded to someone who said they didn't get any update or any email or anything to say that, and NCB said, yes, we sent out an email. However, NCB, this is a major issue, especially in this season. And for you to be telling your customers soon is unacceptable.
You know, one of the greatest challenges with this, we have almost no choice when it comes to this system, because as I said before, NCB is one of the central, if not the most central.
Exactly.
Government depends on it. Employment
exactly.
Depends on it. So you have no choice. You have to think, if I could do something else, and at the end of the day, they say, go with the banking system, don't put no money under your mattress and all that garbage. You can't keep your cash. You are forced to use the systems. Yet you can't get any. We're not even going to go down this conversation regarding the ATMs. You know, at Christmas, you soon hear how much of them that working. We're not even go down that road. You know, we just need our money, please.
Yeah, NCB, whatever you are doing to fix this system, you need to double it. You need to double it or triple it to ensure that the issue is fixed. And you also need to communicate with your customers soon. Soon is unacceptable, because soon could be Christmas Day, because Christmas Day is soon. And people who are sending money, people who already sent money, yes, the ACH option is available. But what about those who already sent the money?
And this thing about communicating via email, like you're hiding it. Send it across the media, not everybody going to go in the email at the time to know what is it. Send it across the media, let you know, look here, our system is don't use it. Be clear and upfront. It's like it's secretive. It's secretive. Not everybody going to use Twitter, you know. Not everybody is going to be on Twitter to know what is happening. People just want to get them things done. If in the grapevine, you have to hear the something happening and everything like that. It's annoying now, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. NCB, you have not had the best year on top of all the other challenges that NCB has had throughout the year. You're adding this, especially in this season. It's not a good look for you, NCB. And so we need a response from you as to what is happening, how close you are to fixing this issue. Soon is not an answer, because soon can mean anything to anybody. January is soon. So your customers, NCB, they are already frustrated and they need a response from you. What is the matter? And if you can't get the money out, send it back to the sender so that them can get the money to the people who need to get it some other way. Don't keep it in the middle, lost in transfer somewhere. If you can't get it to the people in time, send it back to the sender and let the sender find some other way to get it to who needs to get it. How about that? Let them go draw the money or find some other way to send it. Since your RTGS system is not working and you can't say when it will be working. NCB, we need a response. As you've heard, we've tried to get someone from NCB to respond to this issue, but we have been unsuccessful in that regard, and so we resort to this medium. All right, thank you so much, Mikhail, for calling. NCB, you're up. We are way past the break. Let's take this commercial break and come back with more.
Jamaica is truly special. Our people are strong, resilient, and full of love. A love that moves us to give. Now at Mothers, you can pay it forward. With just $300, you can donate a meal to someone in need. Because sometimes a warm meal is more than a bellyful. It's hope, comfort, and a reason to smile. So from now through Christmas, let's make a difference, one small act at a time. Pay it forward with Mothers.
This Christmas, let home meet you at the door. Travel safe, comfortable, and stress-free with JUTC Rural Express. Whether you're heading to Ocho Rios, the shores of Montego Bay, cool, quiet Mandeville, or the sunset coast of Negril, JUTC takes you there in style. Affordable fares, roomy seating, and reliable service. Just tap your smart fare card or pay cash. Then relax and ride. This season and anytime you're ready to ride, go home in style with JUTC Rural Express.
Spring into style with Unique Living. Upgrade your home with our extensive range of products. Get sleek shower panels, stylish vanities, LED and non-LED mirrors, plus kitchen sinks, closet solutions, ceiling fans, and more. Available in various finishes and sizes. Visit shop number 6, 30 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-755-3661 or visit our website at www.uniquelivingja.com. Don't wait to spring into style with Unique Living.
Since 1995, we've been your go-to source for everything related to billiards, amusement machines, and electronics. With locations at 1A Lindsay Terrace, Kingston 10, and the Village Plaza, Big Bridge, Savannah Lamar, we offer top-quality pool table parts and accessories, cutting-edge gaming machines, and more. We also specialize in assembly, sales, and service of amusement machines. We provide unmatched customer service, expert solutions, and products tailored to your needs. Who are we? We are Eclipse Enterprise. Telephone 876-960-3891.
The following is brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister. Emergency care is here. Field hospitals in St. Elizabeth and Falmouth are now open, staffed by Jamaican and international professionals from surgery to maternal care. We are ready to serve. If you need help, visit your nearest facility or call ODPEM at 876-906-9674. The proceeding was brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton, and we are taking your calls inside the Consumer Hour. This morning, we have our friends from the Jamaica Public Service, JPS, who will join us at 9:30. We got lots of questions for them, so I guess we'll be able to get answers to some of those questions when JPS joins us at 9:30. But in the meantime, the phone lines are open for you. If you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call. The numbers to call, 876 630-9371, and that goes up to 4, and 618-6730. Those are the numbers to call if you have any consumer related matters. Now is the time to call, because once again at 9:30 we will be joined by the JPS. I just want to use this opportunity to firstly thank, as I call them, the road fixing authorities. I know the NWA and other entities are responsible for that. But let me start by saying thanks for, starting the work on some of those roads that were further destroyed or after Hurricane Melissa or during Hurricane Melissa. The continuous rain and so forth made some of our roads even worse. But I need for us to take a look at how we are fixing these roads. And I'm not going to be naive and pretend not to know that there's a lot happening in the background where road construction is concerned, where awarding contracts comes in and who gets the contract and how the work is done based on how the contractor feels it will benefit them. I know that these things happen. But I'm saying to the authorities, to those who have to award these contracts, let us think about the long term. Because right now, there are roads that were recently fixed or patched under the REACH program that are right now in the state that they were before they were patched. And I cannot understand, and we cannot sit and accept that. Because if a road is only going to be patched to last 6 to 8 months, just scrape off a road and fix it then. I think we are wasting money by doing it that way. There is no way a road could have been patched or fixed to some extent, and areas that were fixed recently, either less than a year or a little over a year ago, are back in their original state before the patching. That don't make no sense. And so if we want to continue to waste the money like that, then fine, by all means, let's continue. However, I think we need to stop doing it that way. Because it will only benefit us for the little time that the road stays patched. And after that, we have to find a contractor again. And let's not talk about all the procurement processes and all the contract and the red tape and the bureaucracy and everything that goes into getting somebody to fix the road. And we do that, and then barely, as they say, paint the road black, and then we're back again. Let's look at that. Andy or Miss Andy, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. I hope you're doing well.
I am.
Yes. Well, I have something to say this morning. Mm-hmm. I usually support the bad mouthing of Flo because I have suffered with them. Mm-hmm. But when they do well, I like to say so too.
Okay.
I had a recent experience with their CEO, Stephen Price, that I must make known.
Okay.
For 5 years, I suffered with a situation with flow. And this is not for lack of contact with them, visits, pending, and what have you. I thought it had gotten to a stage now where it's either I wasn't going to bother with cable TV or anything. But I said, let me take this last go. I wrote to Mr. Price. I left a letter one letter each at 2 of his offices, and I registered one to him. That was on the 10th of December. And I outlined the problems I've been having for 5 years. Within 2 days, I was contacted that he instructed them to get the situation remedied immediately. Can you believe, Nora, that I am a week after speaking to him, nobody visited me, nothing happened, and my cable television is working as I've never seen it work in my life. No, I mean, I'm at a loss. You ever see anything like that? 5 years. I even reported it to Mr. Vaz when he just got the job. And he spoke to them, and after, they came right away, and it lasted for like a week, and then went again. So I want to say thanks publicly to Mr. Price.
Okay.
And if it happens again, I will be here telling you.
Okay.
Because I believe that if we curse them when it's not going, when it's going, we are to say it too.
Absolutely.
So, good. So thank you for allowing me to air this morning, Nora.
Not a
It was
problem.
5 years, and from the last week, my cable television is perfect.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. We are gonna publicly once again thank Stephen Price. Well, you thank God you got all the way to the head, and you were able to speak about your issue and get it resolved. But I laughed because you said, well, I don't know if you're still on, but you said a week after nobody came, but the issue was fixed. And it just goes to show that sometimes what is required for the issues of Flow's customers to be rectified is minimal. But they still have many of their customers frustrated and in agony. Michael, we're going to take Michael quickly before we have to go to the break. Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good.
Okay, I won't be long. I know you have to go to a break. My problem is the proliferation of garages in Kingston and the overwhelming takeover of residential areas in particular. We got a specific reference to places like Patrick City, Eastwood Park Gardens, Richmond Park. Eastwood Park Gardens is like a garage dump. You cannot drive on the road today. Dumbarton Avenue, single lane. Cars are parked. There are about 10 garages on that road alone. Newly Avenue up in Eastwood Park Gardens is a sort of crescent cul-de-sac. You cannot come out of your yard, your house in the morning because people, business places on it, garages, gas tank place. Dumbarton alone has a place of 40 tankers parked there. When they warm up in the morning, the fumes are all over the place. This is a residential area, supposed to be. Right? The Ministry of Local Government and Community Development has dropped the ball. More than dropped the ball, they have crushed the ball. And they don't seem to give two hoots that the city is being denigrated, urban blight has taken over, and residential areas, people are being forced out of their houses. You're going to hear about value going up. But people don't rent house for value, they rent house to live, or build house to live. So, it's about time, Mr. Deppman, we can pay attention to this. I remember Mr. Perna Charles, we started cleaning up that mess. Old cars park on the road, but Eastwood Park Gardens, Richmond Park needs special attention now. Wake up, Ministry of Local Government. Do your job. It can't continue.
All right, Michael, thank you so much for airing your concerns, and I'm gonna add to that I think the enforcement arm of the Ministry of Local Government definitely needs some ramping up, because we had a caller the other day who had an issue with a container parked at her gate for quite some time now. She spoke to the ministry. They came, put a sticker on the container, I guess notifying the owner that it should be removed. But who is ensuring that that trailer is actually removed from the area? Because the caller, when she called, the sticker was placed and nothing was done. So I think the enforcement arm within the Ministry of Local Government definitely needs some ramping up. This caller calling about a separate issue. He's calling about the garages and mechanics that are popping up in residential areas and filling the streets with cars that are needing to be repaired, or cars that will no longer be driving but just parked there on the roadside. And it's not a good look, and your area, your residential area, it gives it a different feeling, because usually where there are those cars, it's kind of dirty, lots of people passing in and out. So and I'm sure there are laws governing those kinds of things. So I think the Ministry of Local Government needs to look into that and ensure that their enforcement, KSAMC, sure, but for all the other areas in the parishes, the other parishes where these things are happening, all the different municipal corporations need to look into those things. The mayors need to step up and ensure all the other persons within the municipality need to ensure that these things are taken care of. We're up on the break. We take a break. When we come back, we should be speaking with JPS.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:36.
Jamaica is truly special. Our people are strong, resilient, and full of love. A love that moves us to give. Now at Mothers, you can pay it forward. With just $300, you can donate a meal to someone in need. Because sometimes a warm meal is more than a bellyful. It's hope, comfort, and a reason to smile. So from now till Christmas, let's make a difference, one small act at a time. Pay it forward with Mothers.
This Christmas, choose life. As we recover from Hurricane Melissa's devastation, we're reminded that life is fragile. Pedestrians, stay alert. Drivers, slow down. Rest if you're tired, and never drink and drive. One careless decision can change a family forever. Let's have a safe and prayerful Christmas and a crash-free 2026.
You ever stop and think if something happened to your loved one, how you'd manage? Funeral costs not cheap, but with a family indemnity plan and critical illness rider from Kuna Caribbean Insurance, coverage starts at just $422.40 a month, cheaper than a box of food. And the best part is, you don't need no medical to sign up. So link your credit union today or visit kunacaribbean.com to get the protection your family deserve. Conditions apply.
Importers, clear customs, not your schedule. Download the JA Customs Connect mobile app from the Google Play and Apple App Stores and enjoy the ease to calculate your customs duties, search for tariff codes, track and trace your shipments, pay your declarations, and so much more, all in a click right at your fingertips. So save time, save money. Download JA Customs Connect mobile app today. It's fast, safe, and convenient. For details, visit jca.gov.jm. JA Customs Connect mobile app is powered by the Jamaica Customs Agency. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
As a fitness guy, I was surprised by my chronic illness diagnosis. I thought working out harder would fix it, but it wasn't enough. Now, my prescription meds are a part of my routine.
When I got my diagnosis, I really felt down and stopped spending time with the people I love. Then I decided not to let any disease get the best of me. And I'm committed to taking my meds as prescribed. On time, every time.
No hesitation. Take your medication. A message from the NHF. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
The Airports Authority of Jamaica is committed to serving Jamaica. Our airports and aerodromes continue to support tourism, reconnect families, and facilitate emergency relief following the passage of Hurricane Melissa. We are Jamaica's airports, your gateways to the world. The Airports Authority of Jamaica, thinking development, moving ahead.
The following is brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister. Jamaica, we are rebuilding together. The government is mobilized, field hospitals are open, roads are clearing, and aid is reaching every corner. If you have been affected, help is on the way. Stay strong, stay informed. We are committed to every Jamaican. Visit the Support Jamaica website today at supportjamaica.gov.jm. The proceeding was brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
Frankie music.
When we do it responsibly. Hey, cup in my hand, take a sip, one. Frankie nah drink, give me key to the van. Anywhere we turn up, vibes in the plan. Snap a new pic, hey, post on the gram. Yeah, party proper. Bartender mix the drink proper. Responsible with the vibe, yeah. In between, just reach for the water, yeah. Party proper. Bartender mix the drink proper. Responsible with the vibe, yeah. In between, hydrate with some water, yeah. The party a ram, hydrate with water, keep balance. My girlfriend pregnant, no alcohol. Before you start, bruv, go check the jerk man or soupy. I mean, if I say don't know lolly, shot and tally. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly. Them deaf? Yeah.
Jamaica is truly special. Our people are strong, resilient, and full of love. A love that moves us to give. Now at Mothers, you can pay it forward. With just $300, you can donate a meal to someone in need. Because sometimes a warm meal is more than a bellyful. It's hope, comfort, and a reason to smile. So from now through Christmas, let's make a difference, one small act at a time. Pay it forward with Mothers.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. It's the final Friday show for the year. And on Fridays, we usually have JPS Cares. And today, we'll have our final JPS Cares for the year. This morning, we are joined by Director of Corporate Communications at JPS, Winsor.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, Nora.
Good morning.
Good morning to your listeners.
Yes, good morning. Good morning to you. How are you?
I am good.
Good.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. Winsome Callum, Director of Corporate Communications at JPS. Now, we don't have much time, so let's go quickly into it. I think we can begin by talking about JPS's restoration efforts so far, where you are now and where you hope to be early next year.
Well, we are steadily making progress. We are really very, very happy with the progress that we're seeing right across the island. The fact is we have now restored most of our customers on the eastern side of the island, in the parishes of St. Catherine, Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Thomas, St. Mary, and Portland. We only have like pockets of customers, and it's maybe less than 100 or less than 50 that we would find in these parishes, because, and the reason they would be out is because of the access issues or unique challenges facing these individual customers. But we're really, really comfortable with the pace at which we have been going. In the parishes of Clarendon, Manchester, and St. Anne, this is the second group of parishes that we had said that we would be restoring 80% of these parishes by the end of the year, and we had made a Christmas promise to our customers in these parishes, and we are definitely on track to deliver on this promise. Regrettably, we will not be able to get to everybody, but because we recognize the challenge of restoring everyone and the rebuild that's required for the restoration of power in these parishes, we did know that we wouldn't get to everyone. So right now we have passed the 95% restoration of our customers in Clarendon and Manchester, and we are on track to get to at least 80% of our customers in St. Anne by Christmas. Now, with regards to the rest of the island, we definitely know that we will have restored about 75% of customers in Trelawney by Christmas. In the other parishes, we are not able to tell you how many of our customers will get back power. What we do know is that we are aiming to get light back to all of the major towns at a minimum in the parishes of St. James, Hanover, St. Elizabeth, and Westmoreland. It's really challenging, especially over in Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth, because of the extent of the damage to the network, to the infrastructure. So we are on track and steadily making progress, and most customers, the guarantee I can give is that most of our customers will have their supply back by Christmas. Some will be going into the new year without electricity, unfortunately, but that is unavoidable given the level of devastation caused by this Category 5 hurricane.
All right. For those of your customers in those small pockets on the eastern end of the island who are still without electricity, is there any timeline for those restoration, or are you dealing with those on a case-by-case basis?
We are. Some of them, as we've recognized, are unique in that the customers may need to get an electrician to deal with a connection issue on their side of the property. The connection is either a pothead that needs to be repaired, and they need to get their electrician to do that. And in some cases, they also need to get the space recertified by the government electrical regulator, and that is outside of JPS. We can't connect if the property isn't recertified. The government is actually assisting with that to ensure that in those cases where there was severe damage, that they provide support for persons who need recertification. So yes, we are dealing with them on a case-by-case basis.
And for those who are not, do not need an electrician or recertification, and they are indeed just waiting on JPS, what is the best way to ensure that JPS is aware? Because we've had some callers who are saying they're reporting it through the app, they're trying to call, but they're not sure if anyone will ever get to them because reporting it through the app and they're not hearing anything or seeing anything happening.
Well, we are taking those reports and responding to them. Our teams are definitely going out and being dispatched routinely. So it probably is just a matter of time. What I will do, if you can share some of those reports with me, I can follow up after we speak to see if there are any challenges. But I do know that we are responding right across the island. And yes, in those parishes where you have almost completed restoration.
Okay. All right, no problem. And the final question for me on the topic of restoration: do you have enough resources in Ireland? I know some areas may need completely new posts. I know the human resources have come in, thanks to our neighbors and so forth, who are bringing in linemen. But as it relates to the equipment and so forth, do we have enough of those on Ireland to complete restoration efforts?
With regards to material like wires and poles, yes, we do. And we do have shipments that come in almost every week. So we definitely have material to support the rebuild. With regards to equipment, we are expecting some equipment, trucks included, and the specialized equipment that allows for digging and planting of poles more quickly than the manual effort. We are expecting some to come in. I believe one set is coming in on Christmas Eve. But yes, we did get quite a few trucks in with the team that came in from the U.S. The Tempest team, I think we got over 100 vehicles, and we are getting more with this new group that came in from Canada. Their trucks and the specialized equipment will be coming in right after Christmas. So, yes, we will have enough equipment and material to support the rebuild going into the end of the year and into January.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Winsome. I almost said Ruth Lynn. Forgive me. I'm used to Ruth Lynn. Yes. But just finally, well, should we take the break and come back, Michelle?
I do want to stay a little bit.
Okay, cool. Okay. Let's take the commercial break and then come back quickly.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
10 minutes to 10.
Frankie music.
When we are do it responsibly. Hey, cup in my hand, take a sip, one. Frankie nah drink, give me key to the van. Anywhere we turn up, vibes in the plan. Snap a new pic, hey, post on the gram. Yeah, party proper. Bartender mix the drink proper. Responsible with the vibe, yeah. In between, just reach for the water, yeah. Party proper. Bartender mix the drink proper. Responsible with the vibe, yeah. In between, hydrate with some water, yeah. The party a ram, hydrate with water, keep balance. My girlfriend pregnant, no alcohol. Before you start, bruv, go check the jerk man or soupy. I'm real advice, you don't know lolly, shot and tally. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly. Them deaf? Yeah.
This Christmas, choose life. As we recover from Hurricane Melissa's devastation, we're reminded that life is fragile. Pedestrians, stay alert. Drivers, slow down. Rest if you're tired, and never drink and drive. One careless decision can change a family forever. Let's have a safe and prayerful Christmas and a crash-free 2026.
Be the reason for your ornaments and your perfume. Soon I'll leave out the kids, we got the ties for you. It's Christmas at Fontana, yeah. We got all the gifts here for you. Oh. It's all good inside.
Do it for your best life. Do it. Go check your HIV status. Do it. So keep your life trending, no pretending. Me I tell yourself do it for you, do it for you. Every time you are link with a condom, coulda husband, coulda wife, coulda be a random. Condom connect and protect your profile. Be your own fan. Do it for your best life. Do it for your best life. Do it. Don't put yourself at risk. Condom connect every time. Do it for your best life.
Jamaica is truly special. Our people are strong, resilient, and full of love. A love that moves us to give. Now at Mothers, you can pay it forward. With just $300, you can donate a meal to someone in need. Because sometimes a warm meal is more than a bellyful. It's hope, comfort, and a reason to smile. So from now till Christmas, let's make a difference, one small act at a time. Pay it forward with Mothers.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton, and we are joined this morning by Winsome Callum. She is Director of Corporate Communications at the Jamaica Public Service, JPS. We've been talking about the restoration efforts so far. It will be a Merry Christmas for some. For others, maybe not so. Maybe merry, but without electricity, because JPS has, they will continue to work, but some will not be restored by that time. However, they have made significant strides so far. Winsome, the issue that has been on the tongues and minds of many Jamaicans in the past week or so, the expected increase in JPS bills, 7%. Coming. I believe JPS did give a reason for that because of the use of more expensive fuel. But 7% this month, is it expected to go any further up, or will there be any further increase after this 7% in December?
So what we're looking at is not a permanent increase to JPS. In fact, this is not an increase to JPS. This increase that we're talking about is actually money that needs to be paid directly to the suppliers of fuel and the additional electricity that is provided to customers. So just to put it in context, you see, in the same way you go to the pump to buy gas for your car, you see a movement in the fuel price from 1 week to the next. What we're seeing is a similar thing with the fuel, with electricity. It's a month-to-month movement that you're seeing. Some months it goes up, some months it goes down. And this is to cover the actual cost of the fuel that is used to generate the electricity that is sold. So this is something that has always been an issue with customers because it creates some level of unpredictability and volatility in the bills. But the bottom line is that it goes up and it comes down. The question that you've asked is, will this continue? Mm-hmm. It is a possibility. Why? Because what JPS recognized when we did the calculation and realized the additional cost, we realized that it would have been a significant increase in bills for customers if we had just passed through the additional cost in the way that the regulatory framework requires, that once you incur the cost in this month, you apply to the bills for the period. So we made a proposal to the OUR to say, this is too much for customers. The OUR considered it and approved our proposal to spread the cost over multiple months. So it may go, I do know that the OER has indicated that it could go 6 months. It could go for a shorter period, depending on multiple factors. But the bottom line is that the objective is to shield customers from bill shock at this time, because we know that this is probably the worst time to be talking about a bill increase. I mean, you're still recovering from the hurricane, you have Christmas, and then you have this bill. Right. So we know that this is not the best time at all. I mean, there's never a good time for an increase. But to shield customers and to cushion the cost, we expect that it will be spread over multiple months. The number of months is not yet determined, but what we're looking at when we say 7% is for this month, it looks like about $650 on the bill of an average customer. And we've done the scenario for different levels of usage, but the majority of our customers who fall in the band of 165 kilowatt hours per month will see about a $650 increase on what they would have paid the previous month.
Okay, we're almost up on the break, so just quickly so that we can understand. You said you've spread out this increase so that your customers won't experience the shock. Are we to understand that this same 7% will be maintained over the 6 months or less? Or is it that there will be greater increases over the coming months?
No, we are not expecting greater increases. I'll tell you what is happening. From month to month, so the entire year, there's been increases and decreases on bills. And customers have said, well, the bill look different this month or compared to last month. But the increases have not been significant. They're more in keeping with the 7%. So if there's to be any movement, it is not likely to be more than what we are seeing this month. It's likely to be less. But remember that this is not a permanent increase to JPS that goes into JPS's coffers. This is to allow JPS to pay a bill that is incurred. Just like any business, when you have to buy raw materials, when you have to buy inputs to produce a product or a service that you sell. Just like any other business, when there's an increased cost, like a bakery, you have to, the price of flour or sugar goes up, right, and you're making bread. It's reflected in
the price of the product.
Right. So it's not like a JPS bottom line issue at all. It's really to pay to the suppliers that provide the raw material to make the electricity, yes, and for those who provide it. So we are a regulated company. No arbitrary movement in price is allowed or can happen. So it's definitely we're walking alongside our suppliers.
We're way beyond the time. Yeah.
And the OUR, so it's a collaborative effort to ensure that customers are not stopped with anything that is going to create a bill shock. We are shielding our customers as best as possible.
All right. Thank you so much, Winsome Callum, Corporate Communications, Director of Corporate Communications at JPS.
Thank you, Nora.
No problem. You take care. That's all the time we have. We're way beyond the time. We're making way now for Cliff Hughes Online.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt.